What's up guys, Poppy Regal is back in the nest, and welcome back to another Stormbound video. So in today's Stormbound video, we are actually going to be making a custom deck for YouTube commenter Darian O. But before we do that, this is going to be another quick upload because I was late on the last upload. I'm going to try not to do that in the future, but I apologize now. So that's why I'm uploading this a little bit earlier than my normal schedule. So now let's get into a custom deck for Darian O. Here are our quests for the day. Oh hey look, one of my friends is online. Here are my quests for the day. But we're going to be using an Ironclad Union deck, so those won't be completed. Alright, Ironclad Union. Now, Darian O wants us to make a deck with Mech Workshop, Potion of Growth, Boosting Elixir, and also Call for Aid. So we're going to start building our deck. We're just going to build it like anyone would with Ironclad Union. We're going to be making it mainly with constructs, however, instead of rodents. So we might add some rodents later, but for now we're just going to be adding a lot of constructs because that seems to be the sort of theme that he wants us to have. So we're going to add personal servers. Oh hey look, I got these guys, Hearth Guards. If played bordering a friendly structure, gain 3 strength. We might put those guys in, I don't know, but I was just showing you. Where's Call for Aid? Here it is. Wait, nope, let me drag it down. Why is it not letting me drag Call for Aid? Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go. Where's Potion of Growth? I know I missed that. Oh, it's right here. Okay. What else could we use? We could use Freebooters. I like the sound of that. We're gonna put in Gifted Recruits. We're gonna put in Westwind Sailors. And that is our deck filled up. I'm gonna look for something else to add though, because I feel like it's missing something. Since we are going to be using Mech Workshop, well, those guys will gain 6 strength if we spawn them on a Mech Workshop. And they move forward too. Those guys actually seem pretty good, so I think I'm going to put them in. We're going to replace Flaming Stream with these guys, the Hearth Guards. Now, so that is our deck. I'll show it again at the end of the video. But for now, let's just get right into a battle and see how it does. Okay guys, we have found our battle, and it looks like the opponent actually has 12 HP on his base. This is going to pose a serious threat. I've never even faced anyone with 12 health. So this is a pretty big challenge right now. Growsick, I think his name is, or Growsick 1. I don't know. He probably has really upgraded cards, really strong cards, so we just gotta watch out for that. Although his Fort of Evanrock is level 1, so I don't know what he's doing with that. Okay, it is our turn. We have Gifted Recruits on the field. We're just gonna Potion of Growth them up, just making a big threat early. So that's a good strategy that you can use with really any deck. If you just create a big threat early in the game, they can't really counter it. Because think about it, even if he uses like Heroic Soldiers or something, I'm still gonna have 3 Gifted Recruits left, and he'll have no mana. No, Rimelings, that is a good counter. But he didn't use his leftover mana, so I don't know what he's doing. Let's see, can we stress him out even more? We're going to replace Call for Aid. I don't think we're going to be using that, I don't think we're going to be using that in any time soon. So, we're going to just spawn Finite Loopers right here, because after they die, we can combo them with, Boosting Elixir or Linked Golems, possibly both. So, that's what I think we're going to be doing. That's our little pre-planned strategy. We may have to adapt, though, depending on what he spawns. Okay, he spawned Hearth Guards. Those are the guys that we just put into our deck. That is a fairly strong card. Just saw what they did. I'm pretty pleased that I put them in my deck, and I'm pretty pleased that I actually got them. If you missed me getting them, that was in my last video, so don't forget to check that out. A little bit of self-promo there. We're going to spawn Linked Golems right here. They'll give our Finite Loopers some strength and move forward. We're going to replace... what should we replace? We won't replace anything. We can do without using that 2 mana, I think. So these Hearth Guards are pushing our base. He has a extended front line, which I am a little bit nervous about. He's Needle Blast. Okay, that is a good card. Let's see what level it is. Oh my gosh, I just got a little bit of lag spike. I don't know if that showed up on the recording or not, but we'll see. Okay, so since he just used all his mana there, we got a free 3 damage on him. Now what we can do is we can spawn Freebooters plus Boosting Elixir is going to equal some serious damage on his base, because I don't know what he can do to counter that. His Hearth Guards are at our at our doorstep. We will have to take those guys out because he has extended his front line all the way up. So I'm a little nervous about that. He could do something to damage us quickly if he has like really upgraded Warfront runners or anything of the sort. So we have to watch out for that. Okay, he just spawned a new card I've never seen. When this unit attacks, gain 4 mana. Whoa, these guys are awesome. They're so cool. I have never seen that before. Okay, we have just won the game, so I'd say this deck is pretty good if you ask me. So we're going to do another one, and we're going to see how that turns out, because 2 games? If 2 games happen that way, that's when you know the deck is good. Okay, it's our turn again. Starting out, we're going to spawn our Westwind Sailor. Actually, we're going to spawn our Destructobots. Now, the reason we're spawning our Destructobots instead of Westwind Sailors is so that the Destructobots effect will not actually hurt any of our units when we spawn them later, because they are the first ones to spawn, so there's no units for them to hurt. So that is a good little strategy. You can use Destructobots, spawn them first if you're thinking about spawning them. Okay, now we are going to spawn our Westwind Sailors next turn, I think. Or maybe we could start a Mech Workshop up. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what he does. Player 5022. Okay, he just skipped his turn, I guess. Not really sure what that was about. We are going to spawn our Mech Workshop down here. End our turn. So what he can do here, he has a little bit of a fork. He could take out our Mech Workshop with something like an Execution. Or he could defend our Destructobots. So I gave him a little bit of a fork. He just ended his turn again. I'm not sure if he's like throwing. Well, I mean, he is throwing kind of, but I'm just a little bit confused. We're just going to spawn our linked golems. They'll give strength to both of them. Move forward. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Maybe he's trying to drop ranks or something for some reason. I'm not sure why he would do that, but maybe that's what's happening. Oh, never mind. Wait, what does it say? After attacking and it survives, jump in front of a random enemy unit or structure and gain 2 strength. That is an interesting that's an interesting little thing he's got there. I've never seen that character before. So, glad to see a new character on the scene. Let's see. What can we do? So this toad thing will jump in front. So, it'll be right at the doorstep of Mech Workshop if he attacks next turn. So, we are not going to let that happen. We're going to spawn Westwind Sailors right here to block him. And then we're going to spawn Finite Loopers right up there to push his base. I think that was pretty good. Okay, so those 2 mech guys, they actually just ended up taking him out. So I'm all for that. I'm not sure how he's going to defend this. We have a lot of troops up on his base. And it doesn't look like he has an easy way to take them out. Our Mech Workshop didn't get to spawn anything because we had troops in front of it. In hindsight, that was kind of stupid of me, but there's not much we can do about it now. So what we're going to do, we're just going to buff up those freebooters. No, those are Westwind Sailors, never mind. Oops. And then we're also going to spawn Gifted Recruits on the line. So basically what I did, our Westwind Sailors are protected now. Well, not anymore because of Sharpshoots XL's move forward. But he either can place things to attack Gifted Recruits, or he can place... Oh my gosh, level 11... Those are level 3, so they pack 11 troops into their army. That is absolutely crazy. No matter, we will go in full force on him. So our Westwind Sailors are pushing his base. He does have that large group of Veterans of War sitting in our way. What we can do, we can use this boosting elixir. It'll buff up the little mech guys behind him, and also those Westwind Sailors. Then what else we're going to do, or what we also will do, is spawn Personal Service, so they'll give our little back line even more strength. So we are well prepared to take this guy out. His Sharpfist XL still do have 5 strength, so I need to watch that before they push too far up onto my base. He just spawned Gold Grubbers. Oh yeah, replace 1 card that's not a pirate in your hand. Okay, those are an interesting card. Potion of Growth, probably going to use it on Gold Grubbers, as I suspected. They'll probably... Yeah, they'll crash into each other. We're going to lose that battle because his Gifted Recruits just damaged us a little bit. Let's see. So our Mech Workshop is still doing an excellent job. I really do appreciate that Mech Workshop. But should we spawn another one? That's the question. We could. Let's spawn... Yeah, let's spawn another one over here. I think that's a good idea. Then we can spawn freebooters right in front. And we can also spawn some Destructobots. So they are going to weaken that mech workshop a teeny tiny bit, but that is a-okay with me. Okay, so we spawned Lich Summoners. I'm not exactly sure what the goal of that was. Those are not super helpful in this situation. I mean, they did move forward. And he also spawned a Venomfall Spire. Right there! What is he doing? Okay. I am questioning this guy's decisions a little bit, because I don't think he knows exactly what he's doing. Watch this. So they gain strength, they're going to move forward, and then they're going to move sideways, take out some of those Lich dudes. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to spawn Linked Golems. They'll buff up both of them, move over to Lich Summoners, take them out. So I think that was a fairly effective use of our mana that turn. Alright, so we weaken those Sharpfist Exiles a little bit. Now what we can do... I'm trying to think, because we do have the opportunity to push his base really hard right now, but I think I'm going to defend instead to keep our mech workshops alive. We're going to use Finite Loopers to take out that little undead soldier. And we're going to replace Call for Aid. Hopefully we'll get a different card that's good. Yeah, Potion of Growth. Awesome. That was actually really good. We're going to use it on these battle constructs up here. Hopefully the game doesn't lag a lot. Okay, there we go. Didn't lag. And we'll end our turn. Now it's his turn. I do want to see how he responds to this, because his line has been pushed all the way back to his base, so there's absolutely no way he can destroy our mech workshops this turn, if what I've been seeing is correct and he doesn't have a, what's it called? He doesn't have a execution, or an execution, I suppose. And that guy will end up spawning his toads, he'll get away with it. Yeah, they spawned them 2 on the left side, and our Finite Loopers also regenerated. What we can do now is I'm going to spawn Destructobots here. Okay, they injured that a little bit, so that's not super good, I guess. Now what I can do... So, I just end up spawning another mech workshop right here. I know that kind of traps those little battle constructs back there, but I think that is okay, for the reason that we'll have a little reserve in case he does break through. Yeah, there we go, we buffed him up a little bit so they're stronger. Now, on our turn, if he doesn't take out any of our mech workshops, we'll actually end up spawning 6 total battle constructs. 2 for this one on the left side, 2 for the one in the middle, and 2 for the one on the right side. So, I think he's going to be pretty hard pressed to find a defense for this. So far, he's had no response. I've been waiting for only like 15 seconds or so, but I think he's sweating a little bit. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what to do. Yeah, there we go. The bar's gone and appeared, so that's going to make him stress out even more. He's not really in a spot to defend against all the little attacks that he's got going on right now. If I were him, I would try to like spawn my gifted recruits to take out the smaller guys, and then maybe spawn Lich Summoners to get more troops on my side. But it's too late, he's run out of time. Our mech workshops are going to go absolutely ham and just spawn constructs. Now they're all going to move forward. Look at that. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? We're going to use Boosting Elixir right here, and they'll buff up the guys in front of them. Then we're also going to use Potion of Growth over here. They'll buff up those dudes. Then we're going to use our Hearth Guards over here, and they'll just get stronger. And then we'll end our turn, and we'll see what he does. I'm pretty sure it's game over at this point, but if he does do something miraculous and like destroys my entire field, then I will report for hacking and also upload this video to YouTube. So either way, I win. Okay, we've gone and won our match. Look at all my battle constructs. Go, my minions! Yes, they all just ran straight in. They don't care. They're just gonna blow up his base if it takes all their little robot arms to do it. So we're not gonna upgrade those coins. I feel pretty good. Alright, let's check out what's in the shop. Nah, nothing of interest really. I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna buy a Frost Hexer, just so we can level him up for our future Winter's Pact decks. Now, Ironclad deck too. That's not a fitting name at all. I'm gonna call this deck the Anxiety Attack deck, because it basically makes you stress out with all the battle constructs we spawn. Anxiety Attack! Exclamation point. Oh, by the way, this deck was suggested by YouTube commenter Darian O. So give a thanks to him if you want to try out this deck. So here it is again, just so you can check it out. We got Destructobots, Gifted Recruits, Finite Loopers, Freebooters, Potion of Growth, Westwind Sailors, Boosting Elixir, Linked Golems, Mech Workshop, Personal Servers, and Hearthguards, and finally Call for Aid. So this deck seems to be working out pretty good. As you saw, we won 2 battles there, and I am really happy with the way this turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment below new games that you would like me to play, and it would be super if you could subscribe. See you all next time.